Artist Union. Yo, my principles, I thought it was dead, right? MK Ultra, King Alfred, or X84. Once all Melanites behind cage doors. In front the idiot box, drinking cause, watching sports. At the picnic, first in line for porks. Can't find your mind, some say that it's lost. Moral science says divine souls got tossed, abandoned. Love is my ammo, peace is the cannon. Truth is the ayahuasca talking through the shaman. Freedom is the freedom, justice I must get. Tears fall like those shot with the pilgrims' muskets. The ruckus I bring, but this ain't Wu-Tang. Hold you accountable, Shimitar takes it two hands. Sent up the frankincense from Sudan. Big up to my elder and the god Moses holding up move back. Rainbow flag rapping through the loop, two cans. Same company got cola in two cans. Different labels, you're navigating, L is your navel. Matriarch rules, watch the goddess not cable. My property, now the rights of the archives papal. Ex-knights now sheiks of the round table. Ancients return to reclaim and learn how to not to succumb to the combustion burn. Astral projecting, as above so below. So you know off the cosmos we're reflecting. Yo bro, laws of nature, make the sun hate you. Hybrid caucasoid, I'm all pro but not rapanoid. My deep mob, make devil's horns kebab. Don't get my Islam twisted with jihad. Don't get the Muslim mixed up with Muslims. Don't mistake the Mufti force for hoodlums. We giving back Islam and his story. Taking my story, creating a mystery. That's what's hidden. It's now called Satanism. Men thinking they're wise, but they lack wisdom. Need I say more? In my proper person, I got judges tearing up the bonds and cursing. I self-law a master. No guns, let Garvey whirlwind blast ya. No need for times, we got the feds. Rituals make them roll down the steps like the Aztec heads. I self-law a master. No guns, let Garvey whirlwind blast ya. No need for times, we got the feds. Rituals make them roll down steps like Aztec heads. Most say they're ready for consciousness, I doubt it. Application is the path, but some reroute it. The most I can say is, we'll see about it. Mother Nature sets fires and they can't out it. They take oaths, I know the truth, but they can't shout it. I plant the seed in your mind, got the highest sprouting. Just like Jack's beans, roll a stalk of Sensi scene. Empty ashtray, hanging from the loose kente. Bobo beating on the djembe, calling Orishas. Or hailing goddess Manan or the Negas. Red, black, green candles, golden flame. Make you think so much and end up with a swollen brain. Cause even she can see that he's in create her. The point creatress is the only creator. I self-law a master. My son now run, my birthright's a sovereign. God the Macabre, around me revolving. X-Alpha or David Starr, I'm shooting at your squadron. Illuminate my higher self, see from afar. I'm so against jail, I can't rhyme in bars. I self-law a master. No guns, let Garvey whirlwind blast ya. No need for times, we got the feds. Rituals make them roll down the steps like the Aztec heads. I self-law a master. No guns, let Garvey whirlwind blast ya. No need for times, we got the feds. Rituals make them roll down steps like Aztec heads. 5 on the left, 2 on the right. Artist Union. Conscious. Artist Union. I self-law a master. Whirlwind blast ya. We got the feds. Aztec heads.
So they study the actual cities and they monitor these particular things. Fortunately, the last 4 or 5 years, black people have gone to a certain savage level, and that's good. I'll tell you what I'm talking about here. When the Arabs was going across Africa, and right after Muhammad, they went across Africa, and if you didn't submit to Islam, they cut your head off and you died.
First time I saw the prophets pick like, no one ever told I feel sick like, stomach all churning what I'm learning like, no. Also have my own flag not burning like, no. Fez a turban on other nations like, what's wrong with your people's minds like, wanna take pics and talk for hours like, never felt this reppin' black power like, never felt this reppin' chematology. Most of your black leaders teach technology. Egypt is North Africa, so is Morocco, in the farthest west. Mecca is Chicago, Mississippi, Nile River, Grand Canyon, Pharaoh. I'm Moroccan native, they call the mother spaceship. Disrespect Malik L, call him slave named Malcolm. Speak truth, watch blacks have a tantrum. Masked up like phantoms, age of corona. Catch the Heineken virus, not improper persona. Fall victim to lymphoma, pineal melanoma. Like war when I read the Treaty of Verona. Whoa, when I read the Protocols of Zion. With goosebumps drinking roots of the dandelions. Berries of the elders, grass of the lemons. Like whoa, how my people ride with these snitch felons.
People lost, start telling like me felon. Twin towers explode like 9/11. Times 7 like melting down the church bells to fill a weapon too sick like Catholic priests playing with leeches. My wolf pack tear 'em apart, breaking the leashes. Bad night, bad mission, sad vision, past living, cash missing. I done seen it all before like fast life. Alhamdulillah, Stephallah, cash life. Feds getting involved, switching on flashlights. Allah, we appear like Walla. Scimitar, make 'em calm down, Goose Fraba. CNN show the hoax on the repeat. Corona is over, now George on a repeat. Like how would you survive? Everybody crash Jesus, take the wheel, it's gonna be another rapture. Go to crisiscast.com right now, you'll see that we in the matrix. Right now, George Soros handing out paychecks. Right now, niggas mad cause they ain't get paid yet. Pipe down, I mean Pope down, pause all the savages. They only active to react to what is happening. What's happening? City ordinance, man's rights subjugate the womb, human trafficking.
Islam. GS is about to be crazy. Mufti's going wild.
All of that is black culture. You see, when I was sitting down at the bus stop back in September, and I looked down and there's somebody left a Bible there. And I guess the spirit was like saying, well, there's some stuff in there you need to go in and retrieve. And I opened the Bible up and went to Moab. And then I saw a story on Turner Classes, the story of Ruth. All of this stuff is nothing but, no matter these white faces or whatever, we did live in other lands and we were a universal people. And these stories of our people, that's all over the earth.
Ominous overtones, picking over the bones, reciting Andromeda's poem, memory overload. The longer the thought, the shorter the memory hold. Was told by Bush, all about a Novus Order Seclorum. Remember the storm, how tender the form, losing your sense of decorum. Once again the pressure is on. Dimensions were formed at the end of this thorn, tempting fate with flesh, taking steps back and forth. Ethereal highways plagued by birds of prey. Intrigue and scurrilous cunning find a way to be difficult, and just a few feet below there lies another road where evil grows. Thought to be a pinnacle where schemers walk and players play. With traitorous grins, the culprits lay in the midday. Sultry sunbones bleach away. That's okay, prophet knows where I'm at along the roadway.
A few feet below is another road where schemers walk, where traitors grin and culprits bask in the sun. They think they are on the same road with true Moors, but the Moors are high above on a pinnacle where they might view the destructionists as they fall for the last time and their bones bleach in the sultry midday sun.
When a soul eater is summoned, someone conjured. Be a master of a cult or be conquered. Demons all around you. When lower self is active, wisdom is the shield so souls won't be captives. Jabberwockies are dragons, not a group of dancers. Battle lower self with energy transfer enhances. Every foe has handlers. Use protection candles. Trust intuitive visions and lions' dens like Daniel's.
Ominous overtones, picking over the bones, reciting Andromeda's poem, memory overload. The longer the thought, the shorter the memory hold. Was told by Bush, all about a Novus Order Seclorum. Remember the storm, how tender the form, losing your sense of decorum. Once again the pressure is on. Dimensions were formed at the end of this thorn, tempting fate with flesh, taking steps back and forth. Ethereal highways plagued by birds of prey, intrigue and scurrilous cunning find a way to be difficult. And just a few feet below there lies another road where evil grows, thought to be a pinnacle where schemers walk and players play. With traitorous grins the culprits lay in the midday sultry sunbones bleach away. That's okay, prophet knows where I'm at along the roadway.
A few feet below is another road where schemers walk, where traitors grin and culprits bask in the sun. They think they are on the same road with true Moors, but the Moors are high above on a pinnacle where they might view the destructionists as they fall for the last time and their bones bleach in the sultry midday sun.
When a soul eater is summoned, someone conjure. Be a master of a cult or be conquered. Demons all around you. When lower self is active, wisdom is the shield so souls won't be captives. Jabberwockies are dragons, not a group of dancers. Battle lower self with energy transfer enhances. Every foe has handlers, use protection candles. Trust intuitive visions and lions' dens like Daniel's. True Ali the mastermind, study his manual page to page. Keep scavengers in a state of rage. Throw them off course or press them in the full court. You can't stop scavengers making signs of the cross. Goblins want your soul too, for them it's soul food. Keep you in a low mood and make you pose nude, shaking your hips and ass, being a harlot. Revelation beast bitch with face of mascara. Sons thinking they sexy, twerking and grinding. Innocence destroyed, getting molested by Biden, or get set off course, mess with a siren. Do well under pressure, become a diamond.
Title is Glad you is a mind time to wait. Death cousin has a slave soul. Prophet said to take it from the care to I lay. Title is now solid as a rock. That ain't Hudson Bay. Them are Moorish docks. Everything else. 9 drops from ya. Where I'm from yourself. The who's blank. I'm not. She's out the water. The bank sprung up. With unsalvation now, you can't stand up. In the womb with stars, arms, 2 legs, arm heads, none for them, of us. Humanity, Orcus, Marcus was the harbinger. Ali came forth from ya. The great meeting is on. I see the crescent and the dragon ball will now dive into the 101. Oh man, you won up. Hell, realign with yourself, higher up. What up? 2 grips, what you shaking? Forming the trust. Wait, or it's your funeral. You arming with libraries or it's garden. The title is Glad you is a mind time to wait. Death cousin has a slave soul. Prophet said to take it from the care to I lay. Now solid as a rock. That ain't Hudson Bay. Them are Moorish docks. Everything else.
Matriarch rules, spirit lessons. Watch patriarch fools telling you man is God when the creator is you. The mud you made man from is really the womb. Feminism got you single and trying to be your groom. The prophet held you in his arms, turban with a plume. Told you be yourself, your face wearing a costume. Waving your fake fingernails and flipping your fake hair. Never on time paying late fees for daycare. Blaming dad trying to be right, not the fact you're a dyke. Keep your male sons childlike and life dream like 800 note phones, massaging dicks for those from lower self to higher self. It's just a stone's throw. If I'm a star, then God is, you are a universe. I'm your helper, you are the God and the earth. You are the yin, I am the yang that came from yin. We all came from her. Civilization is feminine. She is nature, intuition, wisdom and compassion. Woman's highest calling lead man to his soul's passion, and man's highest calling is to protect her. Not when she talks, dismissing intellect as conjecture.
The title is Glad you is a mind time to wait. That cousin has to sleep, so the prophet said to take it from the kids who I laid out. Now solid as a rock, that ain't Hudson Bay. Them are Moorish docks, everything else.
I'm a Moor, 10 toes down on my square, yeah. To get here, you might need a couple stairs, yeah. Walk through the darkness to get to the light, yeah. I enforce law all by myself, yeah. With no cameras, no gimmicks, cause this is real life, people. I don't take pictures. You can deal with the facts or love fiction. You identify with black, you know something's missing. Where your flag, where your nation, ain't something missing. Here's mine right in front of me, and it was hitting. We were taken from Africa, that's full listen. Cause we was right in America before Christians. And I'm Moorish American, I'm so gifted. I don't need marijuana to get you lifted. That's what I do for humanity, don't get me twisted. The Inquisition control, you been calling business. I call it treason, the reason I'm so relentless.
Glad you is a Montana way. That cousin has to sleep, so the prophet said to take it from the kids who I laid out. Now solid as a rock, that ain't Hudson Bay. Them are Moorish docks, everything else.
Arm, leg, arm, head. Mama, meditate, laying in my bed with my mala. I self-law, a master, Allah. Nearest place to me, there is the heart. Love, truth, peace, freedom, justice, what we follow. Egg of life transformed, turn into the flower. Tree of life, man's form, learn the Kabbalah. See through the sandstorm, move like impalas. Follow Drew Ali's model, yeah, we them street scholars. We don't pop ballers and we don't pop collars. Hand on the throttle every second, minute, hour. Rhythm, vibration, words, sound and power. Perfumes and sensation, flesh has devoured. Took its final station, now the sweet smell sour. Always practice patience in heat, never power. Here to free with punch L from the tower. Let your hair down.
The title is Glad you is a Montana way. That cousin has to sleep, so the prophet said to take it from the kids who I laid out. Now solid as a rock, that ain't Hudson Bay. Them are Moorish docks, everything else.
Peace, Moors. Islam. Oh yeah, I forgot to put this Bati boy in timeout. Bati. Take a little time out there, Bati. Honors to all the Moors worldwide. We wanted to make sure that, you know how it goes. Want to make sure that we get the Moors to give their honors, because you know I know a lot of Moors feel good about Noble Drew Ali. You know, I mean, I may not have a outlet, you know. So if you want, you could push the button and get on here and give Noble Drew Ali his honors, you know, because I'm sure he did something for all these Moors out here. Sure, he did something for all these Moors. No more could say Noble Drew Ali didn't do something for them. And any more talking about, don't worry about him and, oh, well, yeah, we'll talk about him later, or playing around. There's nobody else that should be talked about as far as the liberation of our people. No one else should be talked about. Exactly. It's all about Noble Drew Ali, and you seeing him, and you feeling the energy, and you questioning yourself. How come you don't know about Noble Drew Ali? You know about every other nigger leader out here, but you don't know about Noble Drew Ali? right? You're gonna send me every whatever from every whoever. You never send me nothing from a Moor. You know, and debate Moors about why we're not Moors. But we know there's one. Islam Moor.
Islam, Grand Sheik. Islam Moors out there. Happy Moorish American Week to the Moors worldwide, to the cosmic mothers worldwide. This is our time. Our time is now, Moors.
There's a lot more. And then, oh yeah, don't forget turn down your other side over there too, because it was bleeding a bit. But we're here. Oh, there's another one. Islam, brother Bait.
Islam, Grand Sheik, Cujo
Islam,
Adra,
Moor. Islam.
Peace,
Islam,
more.
Malik, loving Islam. I saw it again. I saw the link. Pardon me 1 second, y'all.
Islam. So we're here to give our honors, you know, to Noble Drew Ali. We got a week. So you know, we'll do what we can. Islam, brother Bay.
Well, I apologize.
It's all good,
Again,
more.
thank you. Again, I saw the link. I pushed it like I always do. I'm here to show my support. All honors to Prophet Noble Drew Ali. All honors to you, Grand Sheik. All honors to Nature Air, More Avengers. I share Duke of Tears, Dr. Asir Alim Abe, Islam, man. I'm just thankful to be here right now. Here to show my support. Islam,
Islam, more.
no doubt, soldier.
In the Moorish literature, know that it's not just the thing that says Moorish literature on it. Moorish literature is everything Noble Drew Ali. Whatever he brought, that's Moorish literature. Just like the flag is Moorish, and it's not some other thing, it's Moorish. Your nationality is Moorish. There's a reason he's doing that. And that is to tie us to every single aspect of the Moors that exists. Now, the Moors, I want to say M-A-U-R, Moorish. You're not wrong. That's Moorish too. Then the M-O-H-R, Moorish. Oh, that's Moorish too. That's why when you say Noble Drew Ali is a universal prophet, this is what we're talking about. We're talking about every idea with regard to acknowledging these dark-skinned people. All lead back to them being called the ancient ones. Whether it's the Americas, whether it's on continent, whether it's on the other side of ice wall or whatever, it's the ancient ones. The ones who've been here, done that, stop the BS. That whole trail of a legacy, that whole trail leads right to Noble Drew Ali. And then now you getting it now. Because nobody ever wanted to give it. You ever notice as soon as you say you're Moors, now everybody wants to tell you about who you are? They didn't tell you jack before. They let you say all the other BS. They let you support every fiction that you called yourself. As soon as you're a Moor, now people want to tell you what Islam is and all that. Why you wearing that? And because they don't know. They don't know that there was a prophet in the 1920s while people were chasing after preacher whoever's real life prophet was walking around these people. And none of them paid attention. There was few. A lot of them were in for the fame and nobility. Look at me's. Back then, all they just want to be around the prophet, just to be in the picture. But they're not jack.
Islam, Grand Sheik, I apologize.
Islam, more. Go ahead, more.
That's a beautiful picture of Prophet Noble Joe Ali, man. That's all I wanted to say. That's a beautiful picture, man.
Islam.
That's a beautiful picture, yo. Also, just want to say thank you. Thank you to Divine Law for everything. This is beautiful, man. Life is beautiful, yo. I can't even imagine life being this beautiful, yo. I'm just thankful right now. I'm just glad to be one of the ones to represent love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice, man. This is beautiful. All honors to Prophet Noble Joe Ali, man, forever, yo. This is
Forever.
beautiful, man.
Forever.
He is, yo. Thank you, Divine Law. Thank you for everything. This is beautiful. Man, I'm overwhelmed with joy right now. Tear about to drop out of my eye, yo.
Islam.
Golly, yo. Thank you, Prophet Noble Joe Ali. Thank you, Mom. Thank you, Divine Law. Thank you, More Avengers, for setting the stage, for being the beacon light, showing everybody the truth. They can't deny it now. If they idiots if they do. The idiots if they deny love staring right in the face. The idiots. All I can say right now is thank you, Divine Law, for Prophet Noble Joe Ali. Thank you for my mom. Thank you for the gift of life. Thank you for everything that's righteous. Man, life is beautiful. All honors to Prophet Noble Joe Ali. Without him, none of this is possible. None of it. He reconnected me to everything real. I love him for that. Love him for that. I ain't afraid to say it. Unlike the sellouts. I'm not afraid to say it. Unlike the sellouts. They ought to be ashamed of themselves. All this chronicle information staring them in the face. All kind of culture, heritage, cosmology, staring them in the face. And they got the nerve to ask me, what effect does it have? They should be asking themselves that question. Got the nerve to ask us those questions. They need to ask themselves those questions. See what answer they come up with, other than being a sellout. Can you come up with something different than that? Please. If not, y'all too late. You're too late, as a matter of fact. You're too late. Y'all too late. Y'all too late, as a matter of fact. Can't y'all hear it? It's in the air. Can you feel it? It's in the air. They scarred when it comes to love, Grand Sheik. They don't even understand it. They stuck on phantom love. They lost. Lost. If they only knew what real love is.
Islam. Brother Malik.
Islam Grand Sheik.
Listen, Harrison.
Islam, bro.
I yield the floor.
Yeah, I was gonna tell you when you were speaking about the Moorish literature, I was gonna read a piece out of the Moorish literature book,
Go ahead, Mark.
the plea to the nations. Like this is for these Moors that already know, for those that don't know. Like this is words from the prophet. Like listen carefully to what he's saying, because this is a divine plea that he's making to the nations. This was Friday, March 1st, 1929, the holy day. Our divine and national movement stands for the specific grand principles of love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. And I, the prophet, am applying to all loyal, faithful Moors, members, and the American citizens to help me in my great uplifting acts. Before I finish, I just want to point out something that he said right there. See, most people will read that and keep going. Those who really study and comprehend, he's telling you right there that this is not dealing with going to no buildings. This is about everybody around the world and in this nation has a job and a duty to each other to do. That's why he said to all loyal, faithful Moors. Then he said members. So before members comes the faithful Moors. How do you become a faithful Moor? By knowing who you are, recognizing who you are, recognizing who your fellow people are, and addressing them accordingly as such, and not playing, oh, you don't go to the temple, you not know more. Oh, you don't go to the church. Oh, you don't go to the. We're all Moors by birthright. So he was making that distinction. So I continue. He says, to help me in my great uplifting acts of uplifting fallen humanity. So right there, he's telling everybody what his duty was. What this whole thing was centered around was what? Uplifting fallen humanity. Nothing else. Among the Asiatic race and nation, for I have suffered much and severely in the past through misunderstanding of what the movement was dedicated to. And that's what we're still right here today trying to get these people to understand what the prophet dedicated this movement to. He says, it is the great God Allah alone. And when he's saying Allah, know that he's not talking about no sky God. So for all these people, oh, see, that's that Muslim stuff. That's not Muslim. When he's saying Allah, the real masters know Allah is all breath, all life. So he's addressing every living thing at that point. It is the great God Allah alone that guides the destiny of this divine and national movement. I know all true American citizens are identified by national descent names to answer and to apply to the free national constitution of this free national republic of the United States of America. That is why I'm calling on all true national citizens to help me morally and financially in my great work I am doing to help this national government. See, when he's saying help this national government, know that he's not talking about the U.S. de facto system, because the U.S. de facto system is not a nation. So which national, free national government is he talking about? He's talking about the Moroccan government, Moorish Americans. So he's saying, for without a free national name, which that's Moorish Americans, without a descent flag of your forefathers, he showed us what our flag was, the only one. At all of these Asiatic leaders, how come none of them ever showed you your forefathers' flag? Even the one that's claiming to be so-called Africa this, Africa that. How come they never showed you your nation's flag or their nation's flag? Because that Pan-African red, black, and green flag is not a national flag. So it says, there is not a national divine title of the government in which we live. Why did he say that? Because they're not claiming the Moroccan government. They're not claiming to be Moorish American, so the government don't exist in this nation until they claim their Moorish heritage. This is from your true and divine prophet unto all American and foreign sympathizers, Prophet Noble Drew Ali. Honest to the Prophet Noble Drew Ali. Assalamu alaikum. The reason I read that piece is for all of these naysayers that says the prophet was just only about religion, that says the prophet wasn't here to teach civics. That was the highest form of civics that you can reach when he's speaking to the nations. He's speaking to everybody in the nation. That's not just the Asiatics. He spoke to us the most because we're the most lost. Our people are the most lost. They're running around thinking people are colors, literally thinking people's skin complexion are colors. When it's telling you in every book that color is distinguished from that which is real. Colored is something hidden or concealed. You're not hidden, are you? You're not concealed, are you? So how are you colored? How are you black when your skin is not pale or albino? How are you Negro when your bloodline don't come from an ape or a chimpanzee? See what I'm saying? So the prophet knew all of these things. He didn't just get up there just saying, "Oh, I don't like them dirty words, so I'm gonna say, yeah, we not Negro, black, and color." No, he studied carefully what those words mean. That's why he even told you in the divine warning what the words mean. So we honoring our prophet. Happy belated solar return. I know a lot of us represented on the solar return, but now that we here publicly, we saying it publicly. Happy belated solar return to the Prophet Noble Drew Ali. Assalamu alaikum. Thank you for all that you've done and that you continue in doing. Because through us, by us being active, best believe his spirit is active. Because we wouldn't be able to do it if his spirit wasn't still active. Islam, I yield the floor.
Islam.
Islam. We celebrate Prophet Noble Drew Ali every day. Just in case Swindler want to know. Just in case you want to know, Swindler. We honor Prophet Noble Drew Ali every day, not just on his solar return.
Islam. So somebody had asked what happened when they changed the word Moor to Indian in 1621. What happened is what you're seeing right now. All this BS, because people are playing Indian games instead of being Moors. We'll look at some stuff of Moors. You see them looking like they got some issues? Matter of fact, we're going to bring it up. We're going to bring it up when we're talking about the Moorish Empire later on. Right? With regard to this, why be Moors? Because it's all about the history. And it's there for you. But we know that because of training and conditioning, majority of our people are visual learners. They don't learn from reading. Half of them can't read. We know Moors who they were illiterate. And they learn to read from knowing that they're a Moor. Now they have to study. And then in order to study, you got to know how to read. They taught themselves how to read. These are Moors 40 years old. Never read, never learned how to read until they said that they're Moors. So don't think that it's just when Moors say, do a research or go study, and you think that's just some Moorish moniker. We're just saying that. No, like that's a real thing. That's a real thing. Because it's for you to know. It's not for anybody else to know. It's for you to know. Are you willing to know? No, you don't have to know. Nobody's telling you to do anything. It's your sojourn. This is again why the importance of Noble Drew Ali, because he takes away all the titles and all that. Because all you need is your El Bey de Al Ali. That's you don't need anything other than that. You don't need that. You don't need king, whatever. You know. Because we're really going back to our ancient foremothers and forefathers and being them in the now. We're them. And some stuff that's on the way, we're them. We're the return of the ancient ones. No one else could be. Because there's nothing else to claim other than that we're Moors. There's nothing else to claim. There's nothing else to claim. Right. So when people say the WRC guy been saying established Moroccan governments, this brother just confirmed it by reading the literature. So what's the problem? The problem is the Moroccan government is the Moorish Divine National Movement and the Moorish Holy Temple of Science and the Moorish Science Temple of America. That's the Moroccan governments, not making up some fake stuff. You keep thinking that Moorish Science Temple is just that. It's a theocratic government. A theocratic government is not a religion. That's why Drew Ali is the man, because he stopped up every rat hole for these traders. What do you think? We were talking about the other day. What do you think the Grand Sheikh is? That's a governmental official. That's not some religious whatever. The Mufti's not a religious whatever. That's government. Fez. That's government. Flag. That's government. Noble Drew Ali already brought all that. Who are these Johnny come latelys? Who are these Johnny come latelys? Playing like they're the Moorish government, and they're because somebody said, oh yeah, he's our leader guy. What Noble Drew Ali brought is the Moroccan government back. That these people are playing around trying to make you think that it's them. Because they don't want to give him his honors for what he did. Oh yeah, and don't forget, pay your 25 notes so you can let the master teachers tell you on Saturday. If you want to play around, pay your 25 notes, Canaanland Guide at gmail.com, and come listen to the master teachers beat you people in the head with it that Noble Drew Ali is the man. And he's the one that deserves all honors because he's the one that stopped up every rat hole. For all these sellouts that you see popping up claiming that they're the Moorish whatever. These people ain't even been around 5 years. They're the Moorish whoever. They've even been around 15 years. They're the Moorish whoever. Stop it. Stop the BS. But they're not going to go with Ali, though. Right? They're not going to ride with Noble Drew Ali, with him, with the Moorish government and all that he set up. That's why they have governors and all that. That's why he went to Pan American Conference. That's religious? He went to a Pan American Conference because he's a religious organization? Really? That's really what you think is going on? There was many different avenues because there's many different levels of consciousness, and he came for everybody. He came for everybody. It's just like with Moors. Some Moors, they really take Grand Sheik and Grand Governor and all that stuff serious. Right? With the Moorish empire scattered into all these whatevers. It's easy to see how we can get back on track. Just get back to what Noble Drew Ali was. But then when you start getting back to what Noble Drew Ali is, then that means people have to take accountability for all the BS that they did with the stuff Noble Drew Ali gave them that they weren't telling people. That's why they get mad and start saying that, the active Moors are the ones who are the problem. And then the passive Moors who are just playing religious games with this, oh yeah, they're the ones that have it figured out. When they've been doing that for generations and nothing's happened for the Moors. And we know that it was planned to be like that. We're not mad. We got 15 years that we're honoring Drew Ali. They were saying what? They were saying that you might not even known what this was. They would have buried this so far so you don't find it. Now it's on the front burner again. Now it's getting its attention, and then you see them popping up. So you just have to be mindful. Be mindful that, there's a foundation. The foundation. Noble Drew Ali is the foundation. And then for all the Indian whoever's grandma said we're Indian and whatever, well, Noble Drew Ali's Indian. He's Cherokee. So why are you riding with him? If you're Cherokee and he's Cherokee, then why are you listening to Noble Drew Ali? That's your Indian brother. How come you're not listening to him? He's Cherokee. What's the excuse you're going to make up why you're not listening to Noble Drew Ali, who's Cherokee? What excuse are you going to make up? You can't make up any excuse. But as soon as you go in the Indian, whatever, you realize that you've been played. Right? You realize that you've been played. So if they're calling you Moors the whole time, maybe they wouldn't have been able to do these dummy treaties with these modern Europeans because it would be diversity of citizenship. And the only way that they're going to be able to do a treaty is if everybody's there. Everybody's not there, there ain't nothing happening. But you want to play Indian games. All right, so now these people got jurisdiction because that's where they said that they're coming. To India. Oh, so you're Indian? All right, then they're in India. Now what they do when they went to India? Oh, same thing they did when they went everywhere else in the world, right? Colonized, rape, pillage, murder. Again, which is why it comes right back around again to why Noble Drew Ali and all that, and learn to love instead of hate, so you don't have these, generational animosities and all this messing up the stuff for everybody. Your damn emotions instead of dealing with the facts. Honors to grandma, love you, but we weren't supposed to be eating pig feet and all that stuff. Like, what are you talking about? Like, why you got chicken feet? Why are we eating chicken feet? What nutrients in the chicken feet? What are you talking about? terrorizing the damn children with BS. Let's check this chat. What the hell is WRC anyways? What is that? Spell something out, because we don't know what abbreviations. WRC. And I'll even go as far as I'll even go as far as WWF. WRC. What's that? Because I don't know what that is. Does the Moorish Science Temple determine your bloodline, or is it your bloodline of a people that makes it a Moorish Science Temple? I would say it's a bloodline of the people that make the Moorish Science Temple, because Noble Ali wasn't part of the Moorish Science Temple to be a Moor. He wasn't part of the Moorish Science Temple to be a Moor. So, yeah, the institution has its purpose. The religious corporation has its purpose. The civic organization has its purpose. But that's not what makes you a Moor. That's not what makes you a Moor. So you can't get your being a Moor from the Moorish Science Temple. That it doesn't work like that. And as soon as they start pushing it like that, if that's the Moroccan government, then who is the head of state? Because a government has a head of state, legislature, and judicial branch. Who occupy those seats in the divine national movement? Well, first of all, again, until you get it in your head, there's no authority other than Noble Drew Ali, because it's a theocratic government. So Drew Ali made reference to Allah guides this. No, Allah guides this.
Islam, Grand Sheik. They don't, and the people asking, they really don't understand what our titles of El, Bay, Day, Al, and Ali mean. Those are governmental titles. When you're talking legislative, judicial, and executive, that's El, Bay, and Day, or Al's, or Ali's. When you're talking the executive, which is L's. When you're talking the legislative, which is Bay. When you're talking the judicial, that's Ali. You see what I'm saying? Like that is clear as day, but they don't understand what these titles mean. They don't even understand what Grand Sheik mean or Sheik is mean. Go look up the names of what those names mean, and you'll see why those titles are applied. Even look up the names El, Bay, Day, and Ali. They'll tell you. That's why the ones of us who really study chose the titles that we have. We didn't just read some stuff and then claim it. Some people have, but the ones that you see on this panel that's doing what we doing, best believe we carefully studied what those titles were and before we just applied them, and they fit us very well. You got Grand Sheik up here with an L next to his name. Grand Sheik, and there's an L. He's laying down the law that the prophet laid. I'm a Bay. You got Brother Bay. What are we doing? We're enforcing the law that the L laid down. Whose law are we enforcing? Ali's law. And Ali's law come from Allah. Allah guides this along Islam. The message is right there in front of y'all face if y'all really study. And I yield the floor.
Islam.
With all honors to Prophet Noble Drew Ali for reconnecting us to our Moorish culture, thinking, because that's what he did. He reconnected us to everything that is real, real law, real astrology, true religion, true politics, true civics, true everything. Reconnect us to everything that's real, real agriculture, real love, everything, real life, man. Just beautiful, man. I mean, I don't. They better be lucky we honor Prophet Noble Drew Ali right now. That's all I'm gonna say. So I'm just gonna keep it there. Prophet Noble
So,
Drew Ali. But he did reconnect us to everything real. He reconnect us to our culture, everything that we was missing. 1 second, Nigel. Everything that we was missing. So I don't see why they can't just accept it. But we have, and we thankful for it. And
yep.
to all the innocent loved ones, just don't be misled by these phony black scholars and these sellouts who sitting in these clean temples, leading people astray. Don't listen to these people that suffering from identity crisis. There's no such thing as a black man. No such thing as a Puerto Rican United States citizens. All those are oxymorons. No such thing as an African American. None of that. Prophet Noble Ali brought us back everything real. It brought you back your status, first of all, because that's first. Brought you back knowledge of self. And that all started with status. So keep in mind, status is always first. Knowledge of self is priceless. Prophet Noble Ali brought you back all that. Brought you back your culture. Brought you back the essence of life. Brought you back to who you really are as an individual. Reconnecting you back to your mom. Because a lot of people was missing their mom. A lot of people out there are idiots right now. They don't honor their mom. Swindle is one of them. Anyway, I had to put that in there because he in the background talking stupid. Right? He in the background talking stupid right now. But anyway, all honest to Prophet Noble Drew Ali. Thank divine law for opening up our minds to what before our eyes didn't see. So we're going to base all our understanding and interpretation on what we know to be true, not what we believe. And that's science, which Prophet Noble Drew Ali laid it down for all of us. He gave us everything to save a nation. Just take it and save yourself. Save yourself, then turn around and save the nation. That's all you have to do. Our country is under occupation, y'all. For real. A Star Spangled Banner will never be a flag. Heaven is not real. They've been selling you dreams ever since you was a child. General Education Board system didn't teach you anything. That's a training institution. Doesn't have anything to do with erudite learning. Doesn't have anything with has doesn't have anything to do with erudite teachings. It's all pseudo, fake. They sold y'all a dream. Innocent loved ones. What you have to do is just stand on business. Stand on the truth. I mean, you don't have to apologize for the truth. Your, the only one anybody should be afraid of is the energy that created all of us. That's Allah. So just just stand on business, y'all. That's all. But be thankful. Keep praising Prophet Noble Drew Ali because he gave us everything. He reconnected us to everything real across the board. Just keep praising Prophet Noble Drew Ali because he did some wonderful things for a nation of people and plus the planet. But wasn't for Prophet Noble Drew Ali, America wouldn't know what love is. It's impossible because all the other pseudo prophets they didn't bring real love. Prophet Noble Drew Ali actually walked the planet. Come on, y'all. Show some love, some real love for Prophet Noble Ali. Don't be disrespectful. Y'all be honest. Show some honor, Swindle. Respect yourself, man. Don't get on here be talking crazy, acting stupid. Show some respect, man. That man deserves it. He did a lot for this world. Stop it. Y'all need to stop. Be thankful, man. This is y'all to be ashamed of yourself, man. Like for real. Farrakhan, all y'all ought to be ashamed of yourself, man. All this love this man brought. Y'all rejected it. Y'all rejected it. Looking in the face of truth. How you all gonna reject? It's in the book, y'all. It told y'all they gonna hide it from you in the book. You found it in the book, and then you want to reject it. Sellouts want to reject. I don't know why, man. I don't know why. I just don't know why. I can't wrap my mind around it. Anybody that's sincere and honest and just want to do right, they they tend to do right. They will
That's the
do right.
there.
It ain't really hard.
That's the key right there. The key right there is that it's only the sincere. That's the one. Those are the only ones that's gonna live up to the standard. No one else will. If
Thank
they're not,
Prophet.
they're not gonna live up to the standard. That's just what it is.
I hear you, Grand Sheik. That's their fault, man. They losing. They lost then. So
Yeah,
they
that's that
deserve everything they get.
exactly. They have that right. They
They
have that
deserve
right.
everything they get, man. Because problem over Joe Ali wasn't playing games, man. All this is real. This is beautiful. How can you reject beautiful? Who in their right mind would reject something just beautiful, man?
There's the key again. Who in their right mind will
Somebody not in
you
their
know
right mind, then.
you don't talk about right mind people.
Somebody not in their right mind, Grand Sheik. And that's sad, man.
That's just what it is. Some people are gonna look back and turn to salt. What are we gonna
That's,
do?
that's what I'm always clinging to the righteous, yo. More vengeance all the way. Prophet Noah Drew all the way, man.
That's all we
More
got.
vengeance all the way, yo. Prophet Noah Drew all the way. I'm clinging to the greatest, man. I'm not no, They can have the hopes. They can have the dreams. They can have the nigger treatment, apologize, the N-word treatment. They can have that. We don't want that. We don't want that. We don't want the mystery, heaven in the sky. We don't want none of that. We don't want it. We just basing all our understanding interpretation on law. What's real. So
Oh,
unfortunately, a lot of people gonna have to fall to the sideline. But that's their choice. That's their choice, Gracie. I hear you. But I'm just gonna say it again. Who in their right mind? That's not for you, Gracie, because you already answered. Who in their right mind will reject love? Of course, they not in their right mind. That's why I can't wrap my mind around. I got to keep asking myself that same question. When love is so beautiful, man. Look at that tree. Look at that grass. Look at it. Look at those birds. Look at them. Look at the children, y'all. Look at the children. Look at our children. They're beautiful. They have knowledge of self. That's beautiful. That's another generation saved. That's all that really matters to me. It really matters to the children in honor, and each one teaching one, and continue to uplift fallen humanity. It's just that simple. Continue to spread love everywhere you go. We don't have to be ashamed of telling the truth. You don't have to apologize for the truth. You have to be rude. I mean, unfortunately, sometimes you have to be rude and step on someone's neck, but sometimes you don't have to. Sometimes you don't have to. But for me, I don't see no other kind of way because they rude, especially when I know a chair knows The donkey knows, the elephant knows, everybody knows, the stop sign knows what's going on. The mosquitoes, everybody knows simple geography. They know where they at. Mosquito knows he's a mosquito. A frog knows he's a frog. How come hybrid alien Europeans don't know they colonizers? How come sellouts don't know they sellouts? Of course they know. Everybody know. Ain't nobody sleep. Everybody's looking at them. Everybody's aware what's going on. They're in trouble. I mean, Swindle, you can get on here and talk anything you want to. You're not going to change anyone's mind from the truth. Not, first of all, you're not going to change the truth. Therefore, how you going to change somebody's mind? I mean, let you offer the sellouts, you know, it's easy to change their mind. Just show them something shiny, like a shirt or something, or car. Promise them something. They'll sell out everything. And they sad for doing it. They ought to be ashamed of themselves, like for real. They act like they don't have no mother. They act like they don't have no honor. They act like they don't have no respect for divine law. They act like they don't have no respect for Allah. Like Allah is not real. Like divine law is not real. Like Prophet Noble Joe Ali didn't actually walk the planet. Stop it. They're gonna get in trouble. See, they're looking at us. They're not looking at divine law. Because I'm hexing on you. I'm gonna let you know right now. I'm hexing on you. I'm hexing on you because I don't appreciate what y'all did to Prophet Noble Joe Ali. I'm gonna let you know right now. Nobody gets a pass with me. I don't care who you are. You do not get a pass, Wendell. You better be careful, man. Extremely careful. Because I'm calling on Oisha. I'm calling on divine law, man. Whether you know it or not. Right now, I'm calling on it. Right now. So y'all, as far as I'm concerned, y'all scarred. Because we're going to continue to uplift all of humanity and honor our bloodline and respect Prophet Noble Joe Ali for reconnecting us to our culture. Y'all waste your time when it comes to me. I don't care what you say. You're wasting your time. I'm not gonna let go, love. I'm taking it to my grave. So y'all can forget about it. Ever changing my mind to back to being nigga. No, back to being blackie. No, no. Back to being dumb nigga? No. That's out of the question. So I just thank Prophet Noble Joe Ali for opening up my mind to what before my eyes didn't see. Because if it wasn't for his literature, all right, tell me where y'all want to go. If it wasn't for Prophet Noble Joe Ali literature, Swindle, which way would you go? If it wasn't for his literature, if it wasn't for his writings, it wasn't for his energy specifically. Swindle, where would you be at right now? What would you be doing right now, Swindle? You probably wouldn't even have a life right now. Because all your energy is trying to deflect people from who they really are. And you wasted your time, but you could just keep Sabir on that list. So you can have Sabir. With the rest of them names you put on that list backstage, man, you gotta be careful, bro. You gotta keep it backstage. Don't bring that on the land, bro. I'm telling you right now. Do not bring that on the land, hybrid. Be walking around with chicken, Kentucky Fried Chicken head buckets on your head if you want to. You're gonna get treated like a chicken head. Around here acting like you don't know who you really are, trying to pretend like you don't know you occupying someone else's land. And then you want to get on a public platform and spew them. Don't do it out here on the land. Please don't. I'm letting you know right now, do not do it. Because you will get checked. You are getting checked. Past tense. Y'all done when it comes to me. Done. All I see is Prophet Noble Ali, Divine Law, and my mom. Y'all figure out how you can get in between that if you want to. Just get at the end of it. You really don't matter. I'm being sincere. I hope y'all hear me. You don't matter when it comes to Divine Law, Prophet Noble Ali, or my mom. The foreigners, y'all do not matter. Puerto Ricans, you don't matter. Haitian Jamaicans, you don't matter. Y'all playing games. You do not matter. Nobody have time for games being played. Genocide is a crime against the international community, and it's also against us. So, Committee of 24, decolonization is a must. We need finances, and we need finances badly to take back control of our own resources and land. Simple as that. Clean the temples. Get the dirty head out of the clean temples. They sold out, y'all. Farrakhan sold out. NOI sold out. 5% is sold out. All of them sold out, y'all. Prophet Noble Ali, the only individual stood on principles. Everybody tried to take what he brought, his literature now, the same literature we talking about. Try to take his literature and present it as though they wrote it themselves. No, they can't do that. They can't do that. Not as far as love is concerned. They cannot do it. So y'all scarred. Love don't really hate. Love don't really hate, but love still gonna stand firm on love. And hate don't stand a chance. Simple as that. What you say, Malik?
I was saying that's what happened to so-called Dr. Malachi Z. York L. You can't take the prophet's literature, try to create it as your own, play prophet, and then think you gonna make it through. All them people that be in the situations they in, they deserve them situations. This is divine right here that we showing you in real time. All the people that you talking about, that's why they going through the stuff they going through and have went through the stuff they went through. Look at Elijah Muhammad, how he died, sickened with disease. Look at the rest of them, how they died horribly. They don't show you they died horribly, but they died horribly, and they are dying horribly because you can't play the prophet position without giving that man honors. You can't take what's his and claim it as yours and not get him honest. This is divine right here. That's why he put divine first. This is divine and national. So best believe everything, like he said, every word he speak is spirit. And y'all better take heed to it. And the ones that don't, you don't got to, because it's a choice. But don't come crawling back to Moors when everything hit the fan. I already put it on the record. I'm not gonna be that Moor that's gonna have a heart for y'all when we out here having a heart for y'all now. And y'all want to reject and make a mockery. So when stuff hit the fan, when you forced to do something at the point of a sword, don't come looking for me, because I'm gonna be that I told you so more. I'm gonna tell you to your face. I told your dumb ass. Told you. Now go study, because the boat has already left the dock. I have nothing else for you. We're the Noahs of this time. Exactly what I'm gonna tell you. Angel took the key. It's gone. So we have no more room for y'all sellouts. So you better get it while the getting is good, because once we done, we're done. And you gonna see us living a life beyond what you seeing right now. They're gonna be like, how they get there? And we didn't have to sell ourselves out of our fellow people out to get there. That's why it's gonna feel so good. That's the everlasting gospel. That's the gossip of El that we're teaching. You feel me? Gospel is gossip of El, the lawgiver. So honor to all my L's and bays out here. That's why I said, before we leave, run that song back, Grand Sheik. That Moorish 101s. That man, I had to listen to that every day, like before I get started doing something, because it's clearly telling you in the title what our titles are: El, Bay, Day, Al, and Ali. Them not just names. That's why he didn't say their names, their titles. And our estate is everlasting because you can never get enough knowledge and wisdom. That's why he said he brought the titles to your vast estate. Estate is not just a house and some car. Estate is your state of mind, your state of being. So what state are you in? What condition are you in? Most of y'all won't claim your nationality because you know you have to do something. And that's why the prophet said, when you read the hadith, when they ask the old sheik, we need people to help us develop this land, and the sheik told them, take those Moors because they're not gonna do nothing. He's talking about them, these people that won't pick up the book, these people that won't honor nothing but some fiat, which is not real. They selling it back. At least the sellouts back then sold out for something tangible. These people are selling out for literally nothing, and I literally mean nothing when I say that, because the paper dollar that y'all think is real is not real. It's not real money. Islam.
Take Severe, take Cosmo, L, or take all them homicides. They ain't good for nothing. Divine law, take all of them.
Islam. Somebody was going back to the head of state or something for our government, right? Noble Drew Ali told the Moors, Allah guides this. If Allah guides this, what we need a head of state for? To do, what head of state is gonna do greater than Allah is gonna do?
And
Islam, brother Marlon. Well, let me get this more here, more. Islam.
Islam, Grand Sheik.
Peace, more.
Is Islam to the brothers on here, Malik and Brother Bay.
Islam, more.
Love Islam.
I just wanted to come in here and show my respects.
Islam, more. The floor is yours.
I just wanted to let everybody know, since this is our week, when they say the prophet reaches you, like I was, as the verse say, I was lost and the prophet found me, man. Like that was over 10 years ago. So the prophet found me. I found Cujo at the same time, and I mean, like I put in the chat, man, like there's things that you can't even put into words that the prophet has brought me. I mean, it's, if you study, I mean, I just want to give honors to obviously the Grand Sheik Cujo, supreme honors to Prophet Noble Jew Ali, but that's just what I'm here to say, man. Like this is our week, and I know for sure that the prophet has guided me. So I that's what I'm just here to say. I mean, I didn't want to interrupt y'all brothers, but I just came to give my 2 cents, man.
No, you're not interrupting, man. Thank you, man.
Islam, bro. You family. You can never interrupt, more.
I appreciate that, Malik.
Thank you, man.
Islam. Again, if deities run this movement, then it's religious, not an actual government. Real governments have people running the government, like Trump is head of state. That's why I said there's grand governors, there's grand sheiks, there's grand treasurers. Those are governmental titles. Those aren't religious. That's not. Those aren't
Islam.
religious sites. Those are governmental offices. That's what they are.
Fundamentalism.
The problem is that we've had sellouts in those seats. I ain't worried about some U.S. Corp seat. I ain't worried about their seat, Congress seat, or whatever BS that they built up. We're not talking about that. Talk about these seats in our stuff that sellouts are sitting in. Going on Vice talking crazy about other Moors who've been active out here. The fake title whoever's.
Yeah, YC Sadie. Yes.
And
Thank you
just
for
to add,
reminding
all you movie fanatics out there, when this chat is over, since you still on YouTube, type in the movie Maleficent and look at the opening scene. And they're telling you the Moorish history. Moors don't need anybody to govern us. Why? Because we're governors of ourselves. The U.S. corporation has to have a head of state because they're out of line. They got to keep somebody that's a puppet up there telling y'all the lies, which is why you're believing it, which is why you're throwing his name up, because they got you. If you knew the truth about who you are, you'd know that we govern ourselves because Allah, all life, all governs all things. That's why the prophet said Allah alone guides this. We alone ourselves guide ourselves. I self law am master. What part of that don't y'all understand? Go back to the drawing board, read some more, study, then come back and ask them questions. Islam.
And again,
Islam. That's right. Get the dirty temple head. I apologize, Grand Sheik. Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead, Mark.
Get the dirty temple heads out of the clean temples. That's the problem. Anybody concerned about they offer those are national titles. Those are our titles they playing with. Stop it. Those temples belong to us, not dirty Moors.
Islam. Shout out to Grand Sheik Cujo. What you say, Grand Sheik? They got to call themselves governors because they can't call themselves Bay. To keep them in ignorance, they replace the E with the A. Islam.
Islam.
That's right, though. Clean the temples. Get the dirty temple heads out of the clean temples. That's the problem. The sellout, y'all. Just misleading people astray. That's the problem.
No, but again, too, the people are led astray because they're not studying. They're listening to people. If they were studying like they're supposed to do,
right.
If they were studying like they're supposed to do, they wouldn't be able to get played and distracted by traders. Traders will be sitting there by themselves wondering what's going on.
Right.
But the people, the people choose to play that game of not knowing. If Moors don't need a government, then why is the divine and national movement a government and Grand Sheiks are officials? Make it make sense. First it's a government, then we don't need a government. We don't need to be governed
by the United States Service Corporation.
Governed. Because we have the right to self-determination. And being that we have this right to self-determination, no wonder Noble Drew Ali told us, live by principles. If you live by principles, you're not going to have any issues. You're not going to have corrupt government. You're not going to have corrupt Grand Sheiks and all that if they're living by the principles. So when we talk
they
about...
don't understand. They don't understand that all governments are coming to an end. All world governments, when they're talking about that new world order, the new world order is the one and true government. Everybody taking themselves holding themselves accountable and living accordingly to their divine and national creed. That's why the prophet said the time has come. Everybody must confess their own and worship under their own vine and fig tree.
Their
Islam.
own vine and fig tree.
That's
And
right.
our vine and fig tree is grand sheiks, grand muftis, divine ministers, divine constitution and bylaws, Moorish convention. That's our governmental expression.
Islam.
We're our own to do what we see fit. We're Moorish. We're descendants of Moroccans born in America. We're descendants of Moroccans born in America. And we're Moorish American. That's ours. We don't need to bite anybody else's stuff. We have our own stuff.
Right. Prophet Noble Ali left us everything.
Right.
Left us everything, yo. He did it already. Everything you just mentioned is all Prophet Noble Ali literature. Beautiful, man. That's beautiful, yo. Prophet Noble Ali already laid down the law. It's just that simple. Thank you for keeping it simple, Grand Sheik. Being honest, man. I always thank you, Grand Sheik, for being an example, man. That's what innocent people need to do. They need to know how to pick good leadership. They need to know how to pick, how to find some good leadership. They need to know how to follow some good leadership, man. That's what they need to learn how to do. Instead of just, following the first individual they come across. I know, you had good intentions when you went to the temple to join, to learn stuff about yourself, and they held back from you. Some of it is their fault, some of it is your fault too, because you're supposed to be sincere. When you sincere and you sincere in your heart, divine law will lead you to the correct individuals. Divine law will lead you to the correct individuals. So some y'all ain't not doing right.
Islam. And I'm right on point with you, brother Bay. Like, I always look at it like the ones who by now can't comprehend, or when the Moor is genuinely trying to wake our people up, and the ones that keep rejecting us, that always go for all these sellouts, they're meant to be a part of them. They're meant, like, one thing I would agree with Bobby Hemmett Bay on the record is when he said that everybody at this point in time is where they're supposed to be on the road. So if they're not getting it by now, they're not meant to get it in this lifetime. They're not meant to get it. So honest to all the Moors that got it right now in this lifetime. Shout out to y'all. Pat yourself on the back. Islam.
Islam.
And all to the individual. I apologize, Grand Sheik.
It's all good. The Wild Blue had another one. If you're descendants of Moroccans, then that would make you Moroccan. That would make our ancestors Moroccan. But if Mauritanian is before Moroccan, and more than that too, then what are you saying? That we're not Mauritanian? So yeah, Juali said we're descendants of Moroccan. But again, he was speaking to those who were at whatever level they were at. There's people who are more advanced that are going to go study. And as soon as you go research Moroccan, because you're going to be researching Moroccan, you find out that there's people before them that weren't called themselves Moroccan. And then you're going to go claim that too, because it's all the same people. So when Noble Juali said we're descendants of Moroccans born in America, he went further than anybody else, because everybody's told us that we're Negro, black, colored, and all the other BS. So he's telling us our nationality. And the question logically is, well, why would our nationality be Moorish American? And then he went further. The nationality is Moorish American because we're descendants of Moroccans born in America. If you just stop there and don't do any further research, of course you would be stuck in Moors are Moroccan and stop there. If Moors aren't ancient Egyptian too and Cushite, as if Moors aren't ancient Arab, as if Moors aren't Sumerian. All of them are Moors.
Islam, Grand Chief, as if America is not ancient. They missing it. Islam, Grand Chief.
Islam, more go ahead.
As if America is not ancient also. The land they're standing on is ancient.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, along with all the other ancient stuff you just spoke about.
So what, are we not going to claim all that because Noble Drew Ali didn't mention it? No, we're going to claim all that stuff too.
Right.
Because we already know. If he told you everything, you'll go back.
If they was really studying, they'll see that he really did tell us all that, because he gave the whole boundary of the dominions and our inhabitations in chapter 47, telling you where we all was, northeast and south. I mean, northwest, northeast, southeast, and southwest. If you look on the old map when all the landmass was connected, and you go northeast Africa and northwest Africa and southwest and northwest, you're talking to Americas too. That's why he said it extended even unto the present North and South and Central Americas and the islands. You see that it's one big circle. That's the circle 7. Circle the world, the whole world. That's the circle. 7 seas, 7 continents, 7 bloodlines. Circle 7.
Islam.
The people before the Moroccans were Moabites, but he said the modern name is Moroccan. It's in the 101. Yeah. And what's our nationality? Moorish American. That's in the 101 too. And if we're descendants of Moroccans, that means we're Moroccans, then we would be Moroccan American. He didn't call us Moroccan American, did he? Why not? Because we're not Moroccan. We're Moorish American. We have our own nationality. Doesn't have to be compared to anybody else's. Doesn't have to be connected to anybody else's. We don't have to make up something from somebody else and bring it over here. Drawley brought us everything. He brought us our nationality. Moorish American, not Moroccan American. There's people who are Moroccan, right? What are they called? Moroccan American. That's not who we are. That's why he was specific in saying what our nationality was. That's why CMB was specific when he filed this stuff in the Library of Congress and put Moorish American down as citizenship. Go check the copyright. So if he's putting down that he's Moorish American, how is he against Noble Drew Ali and got kicked out the temple and all this? That's what the traders will say, because they're the ones that got kicked out. Because they kicked themselves out by doing corruption with what Noble Drew Ali brought. Instead of giving the people their nationality and birthrights, they're playing games. They have people coming on here now talking as if we don't know what we're talking about when we say this is a theocratic government. Allah guides this. Who's the head of state? You're colonial minded if you think Moors need a head of state to be doing something out here. What do you need a head of state for? We can say the Grand Matriarch is our head of state if we want. We can do that if we want.
If we want, but we just gonna say we just gonna say our state is the empire. That's what we gonna say. Our state of mind is the empire.
Just like Moors, everything is Islam. Thank you is Islam. Goodbye is Islam. Hi, how you doing is Islam. Praise the Lord is Islam. Everything's
Pardon
Islam.
me, it's Islam. Pardon me, it's Islam also.
But the Negroes are gonna think it's religion.
Yeah, they're gonna
Exactly.
think it's religious fundamentalism, dogma.
And that's
But it's
because of their
not.
that's because of their brainwash. Why do you think that? Because they really shouldn't be thinking that. That's idiotic thinking. The honors to all the Moors
Not
worldwide.
off pardon me, Grancy, not off topic. I was sitting in the barber shop today, and individual I used to work with, he in the club. They playing a little club stuff. You know, I sit in there and I listen to him. He called me black today. I'm like, what? What you say? I said, all right. I took a mental note of that, right? So we just waiting. So I gave it back to him. I gave him back to AJ as a black man. You know, I knew you can't read. You're a dumb nigga. Um, they 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 got offended. I'm like, how you gonna get offended? You call me a black man to my face like I don't know what that means. I ain't in y'all club. You gotta stop playing with me. Get your feelings hurt. What's wrong with you? Come on, you better be nice. And I said, I am being nice. Smart too. Not. But they butt hurt, yo. I could listen. They mad right now at me. Cause I tell them to their face about they black and white dirty flaws. They can't they mad with me right now. But ask me, do I care, Grand Sheik? I laugh in their face and sit around them and damn to say anything to me out the way. Damn, yo. Cause I'm not in the club. I don't have to hold my tongue. I tell them, whoever in there, y'all gonna get it. I'm tired of them. Sick and tired of them. I look at them now in disgust. Cause to me, they don't have any honor. And they weak. To me, they weak. Not off topic though, but yeah, what happened? Islam.
Islam more. Any closing remarks?
I got another off topic too, to piggyback off what Brother Bay just said. So
Camelback, camelback, camelback.
Camelback. You're right. My bad. So Grand Sheik always says, what happens when you're wearing your your headdress, and what happens. So I live around a lot of Hindustans, right? And Hindustans come up to me and they want to take pictures with me, and they want to ask me all these questions and all this information. They want to get all this information from me. And I got people that I grew up with that still calling themselves crayons. And I tell them, I said, you know what? The only people that are rejecting this are you. I get people that are coming up to me asking me to take pictures, and they don't tell me I'm not a Moor. Only you people are telling me that I'm not a Moor. I yield.
Yeah,
Islam.
Islam, man. Just thank you, man, for sharing that. That's sad. That's how you know what that's what happened to a lot of us. Cause some people they just don't want to accept the truth. Them sellouts just don't want to accept the truth. And then some innocent people because Pastor Minister Pigfoot, promised them a heaven. You know what I'm saying? They think he being honest with them because they was raised up in the church and whatnot. And they don't know they're not using. They think he being he playing them. He playing them. And thank you, man, for sharing. Thank you.
And honestly, I get it all the time because I mean I'm fazed up every time I go out, majority of the time,
Yeah.
and I get it. all the time. I mean, literally, people coming up to me, you're royal. Yeah, I mean, and and I really, honestly, when I first started wearing a fez years ago, a few years ago, like I a person actually came up to me and asked me, why don't I tell my people about this? Literally, a European told me this. Why don't I tell my people to stop acting out of place?
You really tell it. Why aren't you telling
Why
them?
why
You're
why won't why won't he tell them?
That yeah. But I did tell him. I said, well, you got a mouth too, but
Right? Why won't he tell them?
right.
Why
I
would
tell
you?
him, I
Yeah,
said,
yeah. Why don't you
exactly.
tell them? Yeah, man, I'm occupying your land. A Star Spangled Banner is not a flag, and heaven ain't real. You ain't black. Yeah, I'm really black. I'm really a colonizer. Well, how come you ain't saying it?
Right, right,
This is
exactly.
wrong.
Islam, brother Malik. Any closing remarks? You're muted, Malik.
Islam. Malik playing with his feds right now.
Yeah.
Islam, I'm here.
Islam, or any closing remarks?
Yeah. Shout out to all the Moors on the panel that came up here to speak tonight. Even our other Moors, brothers. Don't be scared to be up here, man. We all family, like, and that's one thing we gotta start understanding as Moors. Like, we're all a part of one nation. We're all Moorish Americans at the end of the day, no matter if you go to the temple or not, no matter if you lived in this certain territory or not. We're all Moors by birthright. We all are family. Honest to the prophet, honest to all the cosmic mothers, honest to Grand Sheik Cujo, all the master teachers, and all the Moors that's studying, and that's few and faithful on the path. No matter how many dirty people they put in front of us, we gonna make it through. Just know that a part about yourself, and then trust in the prophet's words, like he said. Before any of his words fail, the sky will fall. The sky ain't failed, so his words is right and exact. Islam, and I yield the floor.
Islam.
Islam.
All
Islam.
honest to divine law. Moorish American Asiatic women. Prophet Noble Drew Ali forever. Thanks for showing up, man, and sharing your energy. Um, your words have made a difference because you put them out in the air in real time. But whether you know it or not, just for showing up and telling the truth. Whenever you tell the truth in the air, when you say it out of your mouth, it makes a difference. And you on the platform telling the truth, it makes a greater difference now because you it's touching a lot of ears. So thank you, man. Thank you for showing up.
Islam.
And shout outs to more Avengers. Todd Tariq Bay. I hope you get well soon. RB Bay Publications. Ms. Nature L. Setting Rob Bay. Asir Ducateers. Dr. Asir Alim El Bay. Cujo. Khalifa Media. Khalifa Society. Kush Day. Islam. Malik Islam. Shout outs to all honors to Prophet Noble Drew Ali. Islam. Loving Islam. Thank you for the gift of life. Thank you. Islam.
Islam. Honors to all the Moors in the chat. Don't forget 8 p.m. NYP talk show. We're getting on that Moorish Empire Part 2. It's probably going to be a Part 3 because Part 2 is going to be crazy. I'll let you know now. So we'll see you Moors over there at 8 p.m. Honors to all the Moors worldwide. Remember, this Saturday, 25 Cecil Street, Steelworkers Union Hall, Canaanland Moors 15th annual Noble Drew Ali Day, giving honors to our prophet, the illustrious prophet, Noble Drew Ali. Supreme honors to all Moors worldwide. Honors to Noble Drew Ali. Honors to all the Moors in the chat. Islam, Moors.
Love and Islam. Thank
Islam,
you.
brother.
Thank you. Thank you for everything.